Harris. Hot hand. Joe E. Buckets.
Shot doesn't go. Davis had 16 rebounds in the last game. Russell now. And Napier, the UConn product.
This team's taking care of the basketball, just 3 for Orlando.
Harris drives in. Strong move. Joe Harris gets the deuce.
So Drew Holiday, these first 2 possessions, he's just out there playing. He's not really looking to get anybody involved. He's just kind of shooting the ball.
Dudley a 3.
Good setup from DeRozan. Could knock that one down. Tied at 82. Carroll tries to untie it and does with another 3.
Strong side. 70-65 Brooklyn. Allen. All in one motion. The front flush.
Ed Davis, yes, and a foul, and a chance for Brooklyn to have their first lead of the game.
You think you're well, and all of a sudden you're not. That's Kevin Durant has to realize who he's throwing it to. Is he ready or not? You can't assume.
And Joe Harris strikes the 3. So
they're smoking.
Every mistake the Warrior make.
And Davis beats Jackson to the ball. Carroll. Corner pop. Bottom. Damari Carroll. Got a 3.
Russell will pull up. They need it. Don't have it. Long board to Russell. How about Napier? He waits, takes, and hits. It's not over yet.
Jaren Jackson inside for the easy lane.
Grizzlies winning the earlier meeting November the 30th in double overtime. Harris for 3, it's through, and Joe Harris comes into the ball game, second in the NBA.
He only has 11 points to this point right now, and he's averaging 21.
Damari Carroll got a 3.
LeBron James gets those calls.
Was that a spin and pray?
That was a spin and pray. You're starting to figure it out. You're starting to understand the spin and pray something good happens.
So because of his length.
Harris on the attack, slides it in from the reverse side.
The key on that play is understanding that you have a big guy.
เจมส์ตึงเสียบอลครับรัสเซลขโมยได้ไปแล้วครับรัสเซลจ่ายเร็ว hollis-jefferson ได้แต้มครับฟาวล์ลงด้วยเจมส์ตึงเสียบอลครับรัสเซลขโมยได้ไปแล้วครับรัสเซลจ่ายเร็ว hollis-jefferson ได้แต้มครับฟาวล์ลงด้วย
Russell around the Davis screen, sees Dinwiddie wide open, connects on a 3.
That's where the cards.
Well, I mean, initially, yeah. Yeah. Inside Crab and Crab, mid-range, 2-pointer.
They just need to get up to their average here tonight, and they'll be just fine. Currently shooting 27%.
They started off the first quarter like this.
Harris again goes to the basket. Layup, it's good. Went right at Dennis Cantor.
Yeah, previously he went at runways, though. Harris 6'5" and 6'6", doing a good job utilizing his body.
D'Angelo Russell, and they'll shoot the 3 a lot as Kurucs hits to start the game.
And he passes up a better shooting Joe Harris in the corner.
Painted with 6 to shoot. Russell, drive and kick. Hollis-Jefferson not going to take the 3. Instead, pull up. Oh, tough. High angle over LeBron for 2. 12 points for Kuzma. And it's a 2-point lead for Brooklyn. Harris, bottom. A 3 for Joe Harris.
Equipo tan solo 1. Hablamos de que Brooklyn está muy cerquita de playoff. 15 victorias, 18 derrotas. Llega esa bandeja para la canasta de Jarrett Allen, Indiana Pacers.
Ties into the fact that it's a contract year. Here's Dinwiddie. Fires from deep and knocks it in.
As starters in a starting unit, now you add in Terry Rozier, who's found a lot of chemistry and continuity.
Inside, Hollis-Jefferson hangs and hits.
He's the Nets' only starter, and he finds Davis for a dunk.
Nice play. He just kind of probed the defense that time.
Because Graham did his best to try and stay with them, not fall for a lot of the fakes, and he's got some width, and it didn't work.
Harris on the move, and Russell hits him in stride.
And for Crab to just get a second look right away.
Hot hand, Allen Crab, back-to-back trays.
The Raptors look devastating out here.
It's been their defense. I mean, look at those numbers. Davis throws it down. He's like, hey.
the Raptors look devastating out here.
It's been their defense. I mean, look at those numbers. Davis throws it down. He's like, hey.
Here it's nice out there. I thought about getting a timeshare there.
Really?
Yeah.
Harris, reverse lay-in. Joe Harris.
Traz o Nets ao ataque. Crabbe. D'Angelo. Allen Crabbe. Para três!
It's a very guard. His ability to put it on the floor and finish.
Oh my goodness.
Hold up, you don't guard me, and I won't guard you.
Well, that's the way it looks.
But you got to bring that same type of focus.
6 straight wins here at home. Harris, good position on the interior.
Brooklyn in 10th in the Eastern Conference, though again, they've won 7 straight after losing 8 straight, and it's a 2-point game.
Dribble handoffs, they put a lot of pressure on the perimeter, trying to run the Nets off the three-point line.
Kurucs in rhythm. Toe was just on the line.
He's taken 15 shots.
And what you got to do as far as distributing the basketball.
On the cut, Kurucs putting it in.
Careless pass picked off. Russell gets it ahead. Carroll gets an easy 2. And suddenly it's a 2-point game.
Dishes for Russell. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Ball handling skills. No look. What a feed! Kurucs the jam. D'Angelo Russell. Perfect vision.
Against Levine. Amari Carroll. Drive. Shot up and good. Tough guy.
And the long rebound to Russell. 7-0 run for Brooklyn. Oh, what a feed! Allen the hammer! D'Angelo Russell. Incredible vision.
They were outshot 67% to 44%, including 5 of 7 three-pointers for the Nets in that quarter. They out-rebounded the Wizards 10-6 in the quarter.
Struggled from the three-point line. He's career nearly 38% shooter from 3, but just about 30% from beyond the arc.
Crabbe squares, connects. He's got a 3. Fox.
Good no call there. Joe Harris was stationary.
Jarrett Allen went down a little awkwardly, but he's up. Harris open look. Bottom.
Timeout.
The Nets lead by 7. Under 5 minutes to play. Harris trying to get free. He does. Drives in. What a play by Joe Harris.
Back in the basket, they're pulling in the defense, and it's allowed them to have some more room from the three-point line.
Gordon got crunched on the outside. The Nets take advantage with Joe Harris. Attended USC upstate, South Carolina upstate. Hollis-Jefferson around the world and down for RHJ. Attended USC upstate, South Carolina upstate. Hollis-Jefferson around the world and down for RHJ.
He does all the little things that help you win games.
Here's Carroll 3, and it's good, and he's fouled.
Dinwiddie rises and scores.
Nets are 7-11 against teams from the Western Conference this season. Harris on the move. Oh, that's Joe Harris using his powerful frame. Nets are 7-11 against teams from the Western Conference this season. Harris on the move. Oh, that's Joe Harris using his powerful frame.
Drew Wiggins coming out, knocking down that shot out of the timeout is huge.
But right back at you, they find Karis LeVert, and LeVert now in double figures, joining D'Angelo Russell.
Matching their win total from a year ago. 7. The last 8, and that one is good from Hollis-Jefferson. He goes to Brooklyn 61-59. That's what they've got coming in here tonight. 28-24. Harris with a floater.
Joe Harris.
They play a fun style.
Warren diving in there, nearly had the steal, but leaves Joe Harris wide open, and he will make you pay.
Russell gives it up. Hollis-Jefferson to the rim. Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. Big finish, revving it up.
A deficit, 20 points at 9:20. See if the Nuggets can work their way back. Kurucs hits from the corner.
4 from 3. They're really shooting it. Early 11-2 lead. Harris gets 3 of them back.
4 team fouls on the Suns already.
Russell lobs it up, and Allen throws it down.
Did you not hear the call that night?
Those announcers.
Corner three, Graham nails it, and boy, did the Nets need it.
Elbow by Hazonia. There's Crab again, 15-footer.
Crab's floater is good.
So shot clock remains where it was. Russell protects. Kurucs roaming baseline. Another tasty dish from D'Angelo Russell. Russell one-on-one with Anunoby. Dudley catch and shoot. Oh, it goes down. It's a bank for three.
Aaron stepped right between two defenders. Muscled that one in.
Count the basket, and Gordon trying to fight through a screen is going to be called for a foul.
Anthony Davis got a piece, but it's a run out. Russell gets it ahead. Dinwiddie, the long strides to the rim. And the Nets have their largest lead of the night.
Celtics 5 for 7 shooting the ball here in the third. Good pass underneath. Allen gets 2. And very quickly, Brad Stevens calls the timeout.
Getting the job done at the defensive end.
Nets only 3 of 14 shooting in this fourth quarter. And Joe Harris gets that one to fall.
He also is very good about understanding where to be on the floor. His anticipation is the timing of when the ball's going to come off.
Boy, did they ever need that. Trevion Graham, a three-pointer. Here's Russell. Napier. Ball fake on a 3. Napier gets to the rim for 2. The Nets got to within 7.
It's next to impossible.
Russell now into the shot clock for Dinwiddie, and that's how good it is right now for this team. Up 23.
Nets lead at 98-87. Russell picked up by James. Dudley makes his move. It was blocked. Goaltending.
Even former Net Brian Scalabrine may be there.
I think you will not be wearing that dress.
No.
That's my speculation.
No, that's why I made sure to wear it tonight.
Here at Barclays Center, it has rained down of late, where the Nets have won 7 in a row here. Graham hits the 3.
Ready to check in. Next whistle. Russell threads the needle, and Hollis-Jefferson gets it to go. What a beautiful feed from D'Angelo Russell. Ready to check in. Next whistle. Russell threads the needle, and Hollis-Jefferson gets it to go. What a beautiful feed from D'Angelo Russell.
His ability to roll and to pop.
Allen has it knocked away, regained by the Nets. There's the Harris 3. Bullseye. So Joe Harris knocks one in.
第一节领先10分，然后第二节呢，哇，打了一波。
Russell, the dish, Allen the finish. Nice setup from D'Angelo Russell.
A los ala pivos zurdos que hay en cada uno de los dos bandos.
Joe Harris se queda ahí sin espacio. Joe Harris, el lanzamiento y el canastón.
That's right.
Go in.
15 feet was too close.
Yep.
Jared Dudley will try to answer, and he does.
That's the area that the Nets need to clean up. Atlanta now with 17 second chance opportunities.
Harris, bottom. It's a 3. Scruffy Joe. The rarity now where you see all 3 officials, Scott Foster, Derek Collins, Derek Richardson. Allen slips to the rim for 2.
Delivered that message before the game for them, making sure that they were ready to go with that big first quarter. Good delivery here by Davis.
Plus the foul.
It's an amazing eye on how guys who know they can shoot the ball off one dribble get there so consistently.
Roll to the rim. Nice adjustment. Jared Allen putting it on the floor.
It's an amazing eye on how guys who know they can shoot the ball off one dribble get there so consistently.
Roll to the rim. Nice adjustment. Jared Allen putting it on the floor.
15 turnovers and counting for the Timberwolves here tonight. Deep 3 by Dinwiddie is good.
Thinking through, the timing of everybody off except the Nets bench.
Russell penetration, nice find. It's Hollis-Jefferson using the window.
The Nets still yet to hit a 3-point shot. Milwaukee 4 of 15, not shooting at a super high clip.
Hollis-Jefferson and 1. He got a bump from Snell. Great hustle. Russell, ball fake. Gives it up. Carroll. That's a 3.
It has been an extended stretch where we've played well and against some good teams. As Harris floats it in on the take. In the midst of that 8-game losing streak.
Falta de ataque.
Sí, se fue Cody Zeller al suelo. Harris, canasta.
Con el bonometro.
3 puntos de ventaja para los Nets.
In the last game at Atlanta, but he too has been out of the rotation for quite some time.
Hollis-Jefferson, it goes down on a perfect setup by Russell. Allen, Russell popped it in the air.
And I know James is playing at a high level, but there's so much standing around and just ISO basketball for him.
Nice touch, Joe Harris, smooth. Kick, intercepted. Lopez tossed it to the perimeter. Russell to Napier, tremendous vision. No foul called, and Oklahoma City has cut it to 16. Crabbe. Oh, a chance for 4. Allen Crabbe got a 3.
Gained his offensive form. Harris spotting up, hitting again.
Kick out. Evan Fournier quickly moving it to the open man.
And Davis. Lamba took a swipe, but Davis put it in.
Hornets lead back up to 13. High water mark has been 20. Russell shoots a fastball right into the hands of Blue Roots. Dotson met on the help by Russell. Great D from Davis. Nice possession all around from Brooklyn. 5-on-4 here. Davis to the rim.
As oportunidades, foram só 56 jogos na equipe do Cleveland Cavaliers. Está aí ele, ó. Oportunidade na cabeça do garrafão para o arremesso para 2 pontos.
Wow, wait a minute.
The dunk drill. Come on.
Yeah, I don't. It's supposed to be a switching defense. Wow, wait a minute.
The dunk drill. Come on.
Yeah, I don't. It's supposed to be a switching defense.
And these games where you're head-to-head against teams that you'll see down the line that you're fighting, in those 6 that we just saw, they are so important.
I benefited. I mean, you did too, but we all benefited from being with Jason.
Yeah.
And Davis rolling to the rim. And the Nets have their largest lead of the night. And rebounded off the Leonard miss by Russell, who has taken 8 of the Nets' 16 shots. Nice look inside. It's Graham on his way to the rim.
Setup when you're running the basketball. Brooklyn last in fast breaks. Lakers among the leaders, and underneath the layup, and it's 2 points in the paint for Hollis-Jefferson.
Russell starts into the lane, dishes, layup, good, and a foul.
Dinwiddie finding Russell. Russell on the attack. Nice lead. Dudley finishes. 2 more in the paint for Brooklyn.
A timeout. Harris leaves it for Russell. Shot clock winding down. The cut. Dudley! Old school! Jared Dudley.
Richard, did you see Spencer used your Lumberjack Joe?
Did he really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You gotta love that.
Harris buries it from the corner.
Carroll in the corner, and that's good. And a timeout, Jim Boylan.
Russell bellies around, kicks. Carroll hits from 3. Again, wide open on that left wing. Russell bellies around, kicks. Carroll hits from 3. Again, wide open on that left wing.
A steal by Russell. 1 man to beat Bazemore. Dishes back to Davis for the layup. Go to the big man in the lane. Gets the layup.
And Davis. Birch blocks it.
I think they're going to call goaltending on it.
Like it still. And Davis. Birch blocks it.
I think they're going to call goaltending on it.
Like it still.
Nets in front 103-99. The lob. Harris the catch and delivers.
Beautiful set screen just then. They were a pair of them out front.
He could light it up.
Ooh, could he ever?
2-time Big 12 Player of the Year. 3-point lead for the Kings.
Good luck.
Napier inside and D'Angelo Russell.
Pace with which Derrick Rose plays, I think that's going to really help Jeff Teague. I think he sees now what Yeah, that pace that Derek plays with.
D'Angelo Russell, 7 of 13 from the field, 17 points, 6 assists. Kurucs, it's a three.
Russell moves it across, drives right, dishes beautifully to Davis. Perfect pass. Slides inside, pass down low to Allen. Back out Russell. Crabbe, good look for three. That's good. Crabbe has really hurt the Knicks. 5 for 5 from three-point range, and the lead back to 10.
Harris, Jared Allen, and Karis LeVert. Drop off to Allen there. I think the other thing too, Jim, how about Durant and Quinn Cook?
And the loss to Boston. Pretty easy drive by Joe Harris.
He fits in with the Bulls. He's looking for a trade. Chicago looking to deal with him. Ed Davis up top on a special delivery by D'Angelo Russell. He fits in with the Bulls. He's looking for a trade. Chicago looking to deal with him. Ed Davis up top on a special delivery by D'Angelo Russell.
Standing still, he turned on the Jets and left Russell on his first step.
Joe Harris, not just an outside gunner, got inside.
19th pick in the 2016 draft, just spent 1 year at Florida State. Very talented, good athlete. Russell gives it up. Allen again. Jared Allen.
72-71. Harris for two.
Man, D'Angelo Russell right now is doing whatever he wants, going wherever he wants, and putting together a nice third quarter.
Team in reality. Allen on the backhand lane, it's good.
Denver's going a lot of one-on-one.
Cantor that time.
And the Knicks go up by 4. Cantor off to an excellent start. Hollis-Jefferson hits the three-pointer.
Rebounded by Joe Harris. Russell, keep it on the perimeter. Harris sticks a three.
But now 3-point Brooklyn Nets lead. Joe Harris on the drive.
With the overplay, so he's denying on the wing. They do make eye contact. JJ just says to him, I'm going back doors. Great lead and finish.
You know, a lottery pick for Atlanta, and he's really done quite a bit thus far.
Dudley, he drills the three. The lead for Ed Davis underneath, he left hands it in.
That just doesn't happen very often. That's our 11-3 in the month of January. Is Harris again? He did that in the first half.
D'Angelo Russell. 3-point shot. Graham is good.
About 7-4.
Yeah, as a young man, didn't spend a lot of time in Texas, but he was never more open than on that shot right there.
Sep's first bucket of the night. He's got 5 rebounds to go with it. Breaking through, Karis LeVert. Basket counts, foul. Those are the straight line drives that really drive Coach Malone crazy. Sep's first bucket of the night. He's got 5 rebounds to go with it. Breaking through, Karis LeVert. Basket counts, foul. Those are the straight line drives that really drive Coach Malone crazy.
Ed Davis rolling to the rim for the uncontested jam.
So far. Pruitt out of control though that time, throws it away. And Dinwiddie running the floor. Poor transition defense by the Knicks and an easy bucket down the other end.
Russell, the handles, the no-look feed, Carroll the fade, and another highlight in Brooklyn.
Can't go.
Crabbe looking for more.
Crabbe hits the three, and the Knicks need a timeout. Down to 5.
Good defense here by the Knicks this sequence.
Cantor comes out to help, and Allen gets free. Good defense for 23.9 seconds.
It works out in your favor, but it doesn't happen unless you get your big guy on the glass, give you extra looks.
DeMarre Carroll swishes the triple the other way.
Russell working against Harrison. Hollis-Jefferson, they leave him free, and it rims in for RHJ.
Points they gave up to Phoenix the other night. Here's Harris, a three, and it's good again. 4 threes here in the first quarter, and that's going to force a timeout from Denver.
Yeah, I like it. And he's the one guy that can penetrate too, Mike. He can break down the defense.
Harris for three.
Davis, a quick outlet. That's trying to run here. Nice look. Carroll got it. It's a long two-pointer for Damari Carroll. Ball waited for the last possible moment on that feed. Allen pick and roll. Oh, it goes down. Jared Allen not clean, but still a deuce and one. Joseph's been a factor. 8 points off the bench. Carroll, catch and shoot. Bottom. It's a three.
Better balance that time than his previous three.
クックが冷静に決めています。ラッセル、バウンスパス取ったアレン、ジャレット・アレン。
허리에 빈자리가 느껴지지 않아요.
예.
그리고 브루클린은 지금 킹쿡에 대한 수비를 전혀 못하고 있습니다.
방패 좋습니다. 안쪽 밀고 들어갑니다.
예.
득점 성공하는 론데이 hollis-jefferson.
For Oklahoma City, 0 of 4 in the second quarter. Schroeder into the front row. He turns it over. Dudley leaks out and lays it in. Timeout, Billy Donovan.
By the presence of Leonard. You know, late in that game as Russell inside.
Throwing a lob to him. Get the ball in his hands and let him do what he does. And there's another good look. Joe Harris.
Carroll. Assist by Russell. Nets with good bounce right now. Russell with the defender on his hip. Leaves it for Kurucs. The reverse side flush.
Very savvy, very long.
Nice
Russell,
cut.
oh, what a find! Kurucs has got the angle on the interior.
Good manipulation that time with the left.
Russell, Allen, layup, and the foul.
No. Cleared by Allen. That's 2-0 against the Bulls. No look! Kurucs! The flush! It's Russell. He let Bledsoe go by. Carroll gets fouled and gets the roll. Sneaky play.
Rated defense in the league, and also how they create so many points off of turnovers. They're just continuing to pursue plays.
Kurucs, that's a triple.
Spurs trying to go 21-7 at home. Get their 4th win in a row overall. Harris another three. 109-106.
Esas muñecas y esos hombros flexibles tienen un tacto buenísimo. Ojo, Allen, ¿eh?
Ya ves, Allen, qué buen movimiento, está progresando este tío.
Sí, sí, espectacular.
With 3 minutes gone by here in the first. Russell using the Allen screen. Kick. Harris a three. Bottom. Joe Harris, 3rd in the NBA in three-point shooting.
53-53 tie. Allen. Ooh, eat him at the rim.
Hey, listen.
53-53 tie. Allen. Ooh, eat him at the rim.
Hey, listen.
Didn't work out. Hollis-Jefferson banging his way in. This is what they do, drive and kick. And Allen stuffs it in.
From Augustine, off the glass. After the made basket, Kurucs running the floor and putting it down hard.
Traffic. Gets a +6 on the glass right now as Davis finishes off the pretty pocket feed from D'Angelo Russell.
Jump shot.
Kurucs lost it. Saved. Hollis-Jefferson.
Board, Ian.
That was a moving backboard.
Russell snatches the rebound.
And Joe Harris up on the right.
There he is in the corner. He got it. 6th straight game with at least 3 threes for Joe Harris.
Let's push it a little bit the other way.
Carroll steps into a three and hits.
It certainly helps when you have veterans in the locker room to enforce that as well.
Here is Russell after both foul shots missed. Dudley's three. Bullseye.
104-102. Magic. Out of the timeout. Russell drives. The cutter. Allen gets the dude.
He never had control of himself. He's looking for a call.
Bullet feed. Davis spin and score. Russell saw that right away.
The dribble comes to the right side. Gets into the paint. Leaves it. Kurucs to the basket for two.
But if you look to the crowd, you can get away with just about anything.
Man's coming off of a dozen in Washington. Dudley with Lonzo coming over, and Dudley does his thing going down to the other end.
Joe Harris. Russell inside, able to find Hollis-Jefferson.
We thank you so much, Serena. Also has a 3 to his credit in this game. Here are the Nets now out of the timeout. Alan Crabb, who's actually been struggling this year.
A great start for Derek. They're going to give him that wide open shot. He's got to keep the defense honest and continue to take them.
Nice feed inside, and Kurucs gets the layup.
Harris, another 3. You're right, partner. Pair of threes now for Harris.
And we're tied at 50. Harris, nice cut to the rim. He gets around Horford for the bucket.
Now the Nets looking to go in front for the first time.
Good sign. Look where the Nets have to operate their offense.
Kurucs, a nice plunge. Good delivery by Russell.
D'Angelo Russell. Drive and kick. LeVert a 3. And knocks it down. Caris LeVert, who's had 20 or more in 3 consecutive games.
挤到了篮下比较深的位置啊。宋丁威迪接球顺势的一个铁篮。
There's 8 minutes to go in the ball game. Run your stuff.
Yeah,
Get your good looks. Another turnover. Carroll the layup. Timeout Spurs. There's 8 minutes to go in the ball game. Run your stuff.
Yeah,
Get your good looks. Another turnover. Carroll the layup. Timeout Spurs.
You know, again, going back to cleaning up the glass, taking care of the basketball, not allowing easy looks at the other end.
Dinwiddie gets an easy look on this end.
Nets have a chance to make it a single-digit deficit.
Let him turn the corner because he does too many things.
Here's Carroll for 3.
That's why you don't want to let him turn the corner. If he turns the corner, the thing that Russell can do.
Shooting just 27%, but as we've seen, he missed a couple early, and now he's starting to heat up.
First lead since early on, and that was short-lived. Rodion's Kurucs.
Jerebko thought Clay would cut back door. Harris, again, enemy mistake. Brooklyn makes you pay. And we're tied again at 44. Jerebko thought Clay would cut back door. Harris, again, enemy mistake. Brooklyn makes you pay. And we're tied again at 44.
Can't get it to go. Allen had it knocked away, stolen, and the save by Simmons. Shows the ball, shovels it out. Crabb is there. And here come the Nets. Russell drives in, leaves it off. Hollis-Jefferson layup is good.
Came in on the rim, and it's going to the free throw line with the 3-point play. That kind of sums it up.
Now 37% from long range. Nets trail 96-93. Carroll the answer. He's got it. We're tied at 96.
A heavy Eastern Conference schedule the rest of the way. Harris drills a 3.
77-63.
Oh, nice pass. Oh, Russell's had a few now.
22 points is his best quarter of the season. Basket good by Graham.
Hard screen set. Back up Russell. 5-point game. Hollis-Jefferson layup. And they call it a go time. Well, like Damari Carroll. And playing in a contract year. Kurucs for the layup. From bad to worse. 14-point game.
A great job by Siakam running up the lane and an excellent delivery.
Roll to the rim. And a slammer. He was the G League Rookie of the Year, working on a 2-way deal with the Bulls. Hollis-Jefferson upstairs for the flush.
Russell into traffic. Another steal. Stolen right back. Russell with it ahead to Davis, and he dunks the ball.
Wow. Rivers has had a cold night tonight, trying to warm up. Had the shot blocked by Allen. Long down court pass. Damari Carroll just walked all over the place. Oh, that's the worst case of traveling I've ever seen.
Portis, 12 minutes, 17 points. Now Allen, bully.
He just bullied Larry Markkinen. A través del NBA League Pass.
el pasaporte global de la semana. Clase de servicio 5 estrellas para Allen, cortesía del Angelito.
Russell feeding Hollis-Jefferson.
It's as easy as that.
Good stuff, Michael. Caldwell Pope nails the jump shot out of the timeout. Davis blazing it, and Davis rolling to the rim.
Dudley trying to keep it moving. Shot clock down to 5. Nice look from Russell and the finish from Allen.
Yep. Russell off to a slow start.
Russell feeding Allen.
First time that's ever been said about him. Pistons up by 10, and the Nets get the bucket with Dinwiddie.
Now this is an offensive rebound, so the shot clock only reset to 14. That's a new rule this season. And then it's Jared Allen who extends the Brooklyn lead.
Good defense by the Pacers. 2 guys went by. Dudley with the ball. Neither of them got it. That's because the defense is solid.
And LeVert hits a 3. That's 4 threes hit by the Nets.
2% in his career.
That's where you have to understand your personnel.
A nice answer from Harris. The Nets 8 of 14 from 3.
Bullying him too, but you see how he's using his lower body to leverage himself, not allow counter such deep positions.
Harris cans it from long range, and a good sign for Joe Harris that he hits his first.
Knicks with 14. Here's Dinwiddie from 3.
They went 12 and 25 without him in the lineup. Harris gets inside, and there's the strength of Joe Harris.
And we'll have a couple more away from home next week. Nice no look. Russell to Fareed, all cosmetic at this point as Fareed slams it down.
Dylan said they were kind of picking and popping a little bit too much last night. He wants them to roll to the basket.
Harris in rhythm with his second 3 of the quarter.
That he had that mismatch in size.
Catching fire, and Dudley connects on a triple.
See, I think when the Nets offense...
Good confrontation there.
Dudley, the 12-year vet. This is D'Angelo Russell inside for Jared Allen. He ties the game at 2.
Go at him.
12 to shoot. Russell, the bounce. Great find. Jared Allen gets the season started with the slam. Drummond poked away by Russell and a steal. Russell gives it back. LeVert skies high for the jam.
Heads up play by Russell.
Get into it here with Russell and Hollis-Jefferson. Harris makes a cut towards the rim. Glides in for the bucket and the foul.
What a job by Joe Harris. And he caught Harrison Barnes off guard there.
Defensively, and they switch back. Russell to Crabbe. It's a corner 3. Allen Crabbe.
Harris. Man, can he shoot it.
Man, and that's a nice play to get him an open look behind the screen.
Off the rim, and Russell controlling the offense for Brooklyn. Finds Allen with a bullet. Allen finishes in the foul.
As Allen switched out on him, leaving Gortat. The rest of their lineup is very small. Crabbe time for 2 in a row. Uh-oh, he said.
You don't want, like we said earlier, Ralph.
He's shooting 45% from the three-point line this season.
Here's Russell to Crabbe. He fires. Book it. It's a 3.
For the year at over 55%. No, chances are not. And you're going to need someone to fill in.
Jared Allen, nice finish.
He's got hops, doesn't he?
Going for a 3-second call. Ben Simmons likes to hang out there.
Russell, nifty lob. Allen uses the touch.
I like the fact that Allen just catches.
10 years in the NBA. Post skills, excellent rebounder, and he's added muscle through the years. Rattles home for Joe Harris. It's a tray.
Was in the finals mainly because T. Lue had trouble trusting him consistently.
Oh, what a cut! And a beautiful feed by Russell to Napier.
If he's on the court, you actually could call a T.
Good. Hollis-Jefferson with the left hand.
Russell, blocked by Sexton. Russell inside to Kurucs. And the rookie's got 10. Dinwiddie rises, rims it out. Another chance for the Nets off the hand of Thompson. And it goes for Dinwiddie.
Missing the runner there. It was the 11th pick.
this season. And then the Nets answering back. It's Alan Crabb, and Doc Rivers wants a timeout.
They spread it. Russell has a screen from Allen. Pull it, feed to the corner. Dudley again. Oh, he's got it. Jared Dudley is feeling it.
Him and how the guys start to understand his advantages will really dictate their offense, just this season and moving forward.
Harris challenges Ayton for the deuce.
By Hollis-Jefferson.
Got to find out that spider shirt comes in a 2XLT.
I was going to say, I don't think an extra large is going to fit you. That shot over the top of Gobert, and right now the Nets.
Hollis-Jefferson on the attack, lays it in.
I promise you, there's no place I'd rather be than here with the Yes Network.
That was my sensitive side.
Yeah, that was so sweet.
Oh, what a release by Joe Harris, a circus shot.
D'Angelo Russell into the lane, deep for Allen, able to convert near the rack. 4-point game again.
They made only 9 of 33 three balls last night in Washington, but one. Allen inside, off to a great start with 7 quick points. Once again, miscommunication. Harris, nice job. 21 seconds ago, the Clippers' 10th win of the year is secure. Down low to Harris for an easy 2.
I'm pretty sure this was a wake-up call for the Clippers.
Embiid only 8 shots taken against Brooklyn, as Harris gets 2.
7-5. Brooklyn leads it. Harris again, got it again.
Man, he's catching and shooting, and there's no one there.
Tied at 47, first minute of action in this third quarter. Harris, hot hand. Yes, it's a 3.
Again.
D'Angelo Russell active on both ends of the floor tonight. The circle, nice feed. Carroll sneaks inside for 2.
Great pass.
Joe's look off, looks inside, lays it in. 7 for Ingles. He had a 3 in that second quarter. They're going to go heavy right now with Hollis-Jefferson.
Give me a moment.
Do
I'll
you
tell
name
you.
names?
100%. I'll name names.
Harris curls inside.
No help coming. Joel was able to turn and face. You shouldn't be able to see that. That's a read for next time down the floor.
Nice finish by Allen.
And a 4-point game as we head to quarter number 2. Rondae Hollis-Jefferson attacks and able to get it to go in. Joe Harris attacking. And the next jump back in front.
What a move. Catch and go.
4-point Brooklyn lead. Karis LeVert with that quickness fires and fills it. He's back.
Axiom that you say about basketball is you got to make your layups.
Oh, nice bounce pass as Allen slips and there's nobody home. He's a high jumper, let me tell you. He loves to block shots and he's very capable. And for dunks.
Sean Corbin, Tyler Ford, Leroy Richardson blowing the whistles.
But it's a big. Last year he shot 58% from the free throw line, and we were acting like that was a big deal.
Alan Crabb, back-to-back trays.
Russell somehow got it to Allen. Jared Allen, who's 4th in the NBA in dunks.
That's 12 for Clint on 6 of 7 shooting. 3 for 3 for Joe Harris.
We'll hit the 4-minute mark, second quarter. Russell, spread it. Dudley gets the step. That lays it in. He beat Olynyk off the dribble.
That's the matchup you want.
He's got family here. Dumbo, where he resides, isn't far from Barclays Center.
It's good to see. Yeah, especially since Hollis-Jefferson doesn't have any foul.
And now his honesty is rewarded with a steal, an assist, and a nice view of that.
From the field, 3 turnovers for the Heat. Ellington drops it inside. Isolation for Whiteside, cut by Richardson. Ball was tipped by Russell. Nets break out. Russell gives it up. Harris, reverse. Joe Harris running hard and rewarded.
All right, here we go. Let's see how the scoring goes in the second half. There's Crabb at a couple of threes in the first half and starts the third with a 3.
Russell on a switch. That means Hill is with Harris. Russell finds Allen on a rack attack.
Great pass.
Hoping for better things in the second half for the Sixers. Slipping in Hollis-Jefferson, who started this game. The Nets pick it up where they left off, just able to get to the rim. Hoping for better things in the second half for the Sixers. Slipping in Hollis-Jefferson, who started this game. The Nets pick it up where they left off, just able to get to the rim.
Allen backs it out. Ricky Rubio is 0 of 8 from the field. Harris is on. It's a 3.
Nice to see Joe Harris starting to heat up.
Catch up, even if you're working out to the speed with which the NBA game is played.
And Eric Spoelstra told us that Wade did work out while he was in LA. Had a trainer out there with him as Dinwiddie triples from Brooklyn.
Allen. Boy, they worked that perfectly.
I love wings. And adorable babies.
Two of your favorite things.
Two of my favorite things.
Ronde, with a little dipsy-do. 1 on 3. High hops and misses.
But that's what you do. If they're going to long rebound, you have to take off on the break.
Dudley run off the spot, made a pay.
Payton didn't see it coming. Russell bounces. Allen the crank.
Got to maintain.
Russell, pick and roll situation for Hollis-Jefferson. Goes to the rim and gets the bucket.
Not about the rookie Luka Doncic this season, but early on last season, it was Dennis Smith Jr. and his explosive.
Dudley gets it to go and a foul. Miami matched. 4 years, $50 million. Dudley just made a 3. This time gets around for the scoop. So clearly they're looking at the Olynyk matchup.
They're defensively staying in front.
Russell off the blitz. Dinwiddie, you bet.
Allen, Jared Allen, second-year near 7-footer from Texas. There's a cutting LeVert, and he gets 2. And right now he's on his average at 20 per game.
I mean, just in a good rhythm.
Dudley drives and somehow manages to get it to fall.
Ooh, boy, you got to finish those.
He knows it. Russell, nice inside to Allen for 2. The bailout plan, Jared Allen.
Russell to Allen. So he has a season high, a career high ball game going.
He's 6'5" as a point guard. Good size and is really developing. He's got 1 more year left at Nevada. Russell floats short. Ball punched in the air. Dinwiddie will try and hit it for 3.
3 on the season. Came into play today, one of only 9 players in the league that could say he's played in and made a 3 in every one of his team's games. They're going to count the bucket here. Taj Gibson couldn't believe that they're going to give him continuation.
All those monitors are tuned to this game. You never know on a Saturday. They could be watching some college football in there. Jared Allen gets inside and scores.
Nice of you.
Is that a nice way to put it?
That's a nice way to put it.
Joe Harris, #1 in the NBA in 3-point shooting. Joey buckets from downtown.
Down 5, have now tied it. A chance to go in front. They do! Russell to Carroll, a 9-0 run.
402 was an incredible number.
Oh, gosh.
Think about that.
Of course.
I mean, because we're seeing it here on a short sample.
The one I loved was the home run record with Hank Aaron, right? And then eventually Barry Bonds.
Yes.
You hit 30 home runs a year for 20 years.
That's 600.
And you're still 150 shy. I'm talking about Bonds and Aaron.
Well, second straight time that the Nets a little disjointed. They're getting back in transition defense.
Carroll splashes a 3. Sarah, this is a welcome sign. DeMarre Carroll has looked good.
On the run out by Holiday. Good rotations, but Joe Harris is free on a short one, and he got it. The short corner 3.
Don't leave him open anywhere.
Russell, 3 of 4 from deep in this first half. Nice look, Hollis-Jefferson whirly-birds it in. Russell, 3 of 4 from deep in this first half. Nice look, Hollis-Jefferson whirly-birds it in.
First 12 comes from the rookie.
Nice offensive rebound. Joel, instead of taking it up to the glass himself, kicked it back out.
Can Russell get involved here? Russell keeps it alive. LeVert, the pull-up. There it is for Karis LeVert on a teardrop.
From his first 21 games played, Russell looks inside, gets it back. High pick and roll, and the drive and the bucket inside by Jared Allen.
With his body.
Here's Allen against Whiteside. He hits the hook, and that ends
Russell knowing that Saric has 2. LeVert for 3.
So it might be an area where the Nets can pick up some points and second chance opportunities.
Dinwiddie whips it. Nice movement from Russell. And Crabbe buries the 3.
D'Angelo Russell weaves his way to the goal. Finds Harris. Bingo. That's how you do it. Penetrating the kick.
Nets trying to manufacture some offense in a mismatch. LeVert against Thompson. Russell feeds it. Joe Harris, a smooth-looking tray.
You know, that was the primary question entering tonight. How do the Nets bounce back after the shock of last night's last-second collapse?
Switching everything, I would imagine. There you go.
Redick on Russell. Leaves it. Harris for
3. The largest lead has been 8. Russell bounces. Allen inside for the throw flush.
It's been pretty easy for the Wizards when Dwight Howard's been in the game.
Not going to reach 30-30, but 25 and 17 is not bad as Jared Dudley knocks down a 3 against his former team.
Pat Porzingis is a great writer and a great guy. Did a great job covering the Lynx the entire time I was there with them.
Tomari Carroll 3.
Man, they're just letting it fly from outside the arc.
Their previous low through 3 quarters as Kurucs pushes that in. 67.
He said his goal was to be on the All-Star team this year. Plus he's going to be an unrestricted free agent as Hollis-Jefferson knocks it down.
Jaren Jackson already looking like an NBA force, and Memphis with a few other infusions. They've been good so far this season as Allen off a nice delivery from Russell flushes it down.
Savvy play by D'Angelo Russell.
Game number 22. Davis left hand.
Very smart about it, and when they see they have an opportunity to leak out, they will.
Nice lob, Russell to Allen for 2.
Good job there by D'Angelo Russell, setting up the play.
Yeah, that's the next step for him, being able to make that mid-range jumper. Coach Spo can leave him in even more if he's effective out there.
And Davis finishes and draws the foul on Bam. Climbing ahead by 7, Allen over Whiteside. That's a nifty jump hook for 20-year-old Jarrett Allen.
At the clip that they're shooting.
Marshawn Brooks blocked by Ed Davis. Carroll spots up for an open 3 and puts it in. D'Angelo Russell gets the screen from Davis and sends it back to the big fella. Good work on the pick and roll between Russell and Davis.
Pieces. JJ starts the second half as opposed to the first half, so there's some changes that they've got to work through.
With that 3, the Sixers being outscored 21-14 here in the third.
Knocked around and the Nets have it again. Russell cross court to Crabbe. He knocks down a 3.
Allen came into the ball game. A 40% three-ball shooter. That's pretty good. Drop off. Allen bumping. Goes to left-hand score.
And we talked about it. You said they weren't going away, but sometimes you have to put them away. And that's what the Nets have done a great job, right on cue, putting them away. Great pocket pass, great finish by Davis.
They've got to get somebody else taking them right now.
And the baseline finish. LeVert putting it down. The lead is down to 4, and the Warriors take time.
And to Harris. Instead, it's Russell who takes a peek at the clock with 6. Russell makes his move. No look. Harris, corner J. Bottom. It rims in for 3.
In his own stroke. But he is starting to find it a little bit.
He hit 7 threes against the Dallas Mavericks last ball game. He was 7 of 11 from three-point range.
A game that the Mavericks ended up winning in Dallas, and Allen Crabbe's got his second of this game, and just like that, it's a 7-0 Nets run.
On the inside, Beverly did a good job of not allowing Allen inside position.
Dudley connecting on a 3 to get the scoring started here in the third quarter.
Now Dudley fakes the pass, drives, lays it up, lays it in.
Pelicans interaction at 3-0. The Nets 2-2. Allen with the left hand. Jarrett Allen.
Dinwiddie answers right back. It's 3 for 3.
This good.
Russell drives, dishes to Jared Allen for a dunk. First field goal is a jam from Jared Allen, the second-year big man from Texas.
Right there in front of the official and everybody.
Harris fires, fills it up. Very good three-point shooter.
It's an extended run, 14-3 for Brooklyn. Russell bounces, Jared Allen gets the roll on the inside. The pick and roll works to perfection.
He's not playing outside of himself. He's not coming here to prove anything other than, yeah, I can play this game and I can get you guys some easy buckets.
Old school gets a bucket there.
Joe Harris out. Russell gives it up. Crab knocks it down from 3.
Later on in this first half, Dudley trying to make something happen against the bigger, including his time with Minnesota at 39%. And a tough 2 for Hollis-Jefferson, also looking for the call, and he is good at that.
Russell telegraphed it. Crab knocks it away, and Russell's got it. That's 12 Utah turnovers. Russell shake and bake. Allen the stuff. Nice setup, +1.